Sup, Ryu here for the Yugioh Council. Welcome to your Monday morning video theorio, where we talk about one subject or multiple subjects in a morning Monday discussion video. Sorry, I have a case of the flu. I am drugged up like a motherfucker right now, just so I can cut the videos out for you guys. But it's going to be a little bit slow later in the week, and trust me, I'm not going to do the whole snorting thing that everyone does when they have a cold. That's what we call editing, folks. So, anyways, with that said, let's get into today's topic. There's only going to be one topic today, because I'm under the weather, and that's going to be rarity hikes. So, rarity hikes is something that basically, totally happened with Totally, and, that went from being like a rare or super rare in OCG all the way up to a secret rare here in the TCG. The new dimensional card that I talked about on Tech Tuesday went from pretty much being a common straight up to a secret rare. Why does Konami do this to us players? Why do they constantly do it? Because we buy it. We buy into it. We basically say, ooh, it's so pretty and I need like 30 of them for like $50. If you really think Konami does not look at the secondary market, man, that must be some good shit. I just gotta be completely frank with that. To be fair, Konami pays attention to the secondary market, not because they make money off of it, but because they will make money off of it. Okay, how does that work? Well, simple. The secondary market needs cards to be, bought from boxes or opened from sets. What's Konami do to increase that revenue pool that, they gotta buy the sets. We gotta get that cash, man. We gotta get that Kojima cash. What are they gonna do? They're gonna rarity hike. They're gonna look at what we're talking about. They're gonna look at what we're discussing, and they're gonna rarity spike it. It doesn't take rocket scientists to say, okay, pick 8 cards that are the best cards in the entire set plus our imports and make them all secret rare. It really doesn't. It's really easy. Look at Tree Toad. Or Totally. God, kill me. It's a prime example of Konami knowing exactly what they're doing. You want frog support? We want to make it high rarity. People will buy it up. They will buy case among case among case to open it. I got a big box. I got to open this case of cards. There is actually a big box here. And I got to put it on YouTube. That's no disrespect to anyone who does case openings. I think it's cool. It's fun to watch to see, kind of those ratios. But Konami turns around and goes, hey, look at that. We made money. We made fucking money. And the secondary market, I'll look at them just go nuts over that fucking pile of desires for $85. And we're sitting here selling boxes for like $65 a pop. We're selling them cases for like $800 a pop. That don't cost them no $800 to make. To be fair. To print them cards. Okay, maybe it does, but not that high. Maybe for like 5 cases or 12 cases, whatever it is. But in reality, if you're willing to go and get these hyped up cards, you're fueling the whole thing into the rarity hikes. If you're, basically hyping up a card or talking about a card and you think it's good, Konami's going to have their eye on it. A simple way to fix everything is to go way back in time to when we only had 2 secret rares. But then what would be the point of that? Because we're getting 2 secret rares per box. So here's what I recommend. We don't need 8 secret rares. It should go down to 6. Now why 6? Because theoretically in 3 boxes, you can pull out 1 of each secret rare. It means in a big old case, you can get about 3 of each. That would drive down prices because there wouldn't be a demand for just 1 secret rare if they were all evenly good. But Ryu, welcome to the real world. Enjoy reality. It doesn't work that way. Life's not fair. Blah, 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 blah. You're talking to a guy who's been through more than anything any one person should ever go through. Trust me, I know. No, here's the thing. Rarity hikes happen because of us player base. We want the cards. Konami's not stupid. They want the money. They don't have Kojima. That joke's so overdone. But I'm not making a joke. I'm being completely fucking serious. Konami needs to make extra revenue if they can't sell MSG to you. Did I say Madison Square Garden? No, Metal Gear Solid's MGS. Sorry, MGS. My brain's all over the place. But Here's what it comes down to. You could just simply not hype up the secret rares and say, ooh, I like that secret rare. I want that secret rare. I want an old secret rare. But you can't change the minds of like 100,000 plus, probably even more than that, Yu-Gi-Oh players. You can't change everyone's mind for a fucking rarity hike. Konami's just gonna do it because we're gonna buy product. If it was something like Cyber Dark Impact and everything that was good was really low rarity, Konami doesn't make money. And I know how many of you hate Konami, but end of the day, you gotta like the business that makes you the money. Well, let's put it this way. You gotta like the business that gives you the card game you like, and if you don't like the company behind it, why are you supporting it, to be fair? See, like, even with me, I don't like certain things that Konami does with their practice of trading card games, but at the end of the day, I respect it because they're just trying to get, ends meet and whatnot, keep their company alive. I respect it. As much as I hate their practices, I respect it. It works. And if something works, it's simple logic, you don't change it. Rarity hikes suck, but they work because people buy cases. Now you could just say, because us YouTubers, buying cases got more popular. No, it just got more freaking in your face because people are putting it on YouTube and then other people are watching it to see what people get. Maybe, they can't do it, or maybe they just find it enjoyable. Just one of those things. For me, I'm not a really big fan of, watching case openings. I come for the person who does the case openings. That's my personal opinion. If I like that person, I'll check out their shit. Like Braxton Comics. I like what he does when he does openings. He has, legit excitement when he pulls something that's cool. You get some people who are just like, oh yeah, we got an amazing secret rare. I get that way. I'm kind of guilty because I try not to, get super crazy in that. But there are certain times my voice will crackle and go, oh, got a moment. And I get super ridiculously hyped. Now, the only question that I did say I wanted to cover in this video that I have not talked about is how do I feel about rarity hikes? And what I'm about to say may piss off a lot of you. They don't bother me. They don't ruin my day. YCS prize cards make me cringe more. Yes, that's an overused word. I can't even talk right. Blame the flow. It's beyond overused, but the problem is, if you look at Minerva, something that is a backbone card to making Lightsworn that much better, and Konami puts it as a YCS card, that ruins my day way more than rarity hikes. And I'll admit it. I was a little bit mad when I saw them blue eyes. No, I wasn't really all that mad. The rarity hikes I knew were going to happen. I was prepared for it. I was okay with it. I run the fucking channel, the YugiohCouncil. I dedicate myself to Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity hikes are a normal thing for me, I've been playing this game for 20 years. I've seen every rarity hike you can imagine. And Konami, honestly, does not do it as bad as UDE used to. That shit sucked. I don't mean to laugh, but it's true. Rarity hikes don't bother me. I just oh, yeah, saw that coming. Good job, Konami, because that's going to sell the set more. You know what that means? And I know it's going to seem selfish. Stay with me here. That means Yu-Gi-Oh! Still keeps going another day. That means I could wake up and have that dream I wanted when I was fucking 12. Where I could talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! On YouTube. Even though YouTube wasn't a thing. But I have an audience to listen to. It's kind of like doing music on stage and having people listen to you and give feedback. It's like improv, but on a digital media that we didn't have to 2006. And if Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't go as much, you get the point. I've always wanted something like this. Not rarity hikes, I'm saying just in general. And if it took rarity hikes to secure it, I'm okay with it. They really don't bother me. That's just my stance. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end off the video here. I'll see you a little bit later for coffee time tonight. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you then.